Hello everyone. Okay, this is like my 15th attempt at making this video, and I can't make myself do it the way I was doing it. First off, any video that I make in this series that has pictures of grapes, trigger warning. Now, the reason I've had so many takes at this is because the fact that YouTube doesn't really allow certain words, I have to normally say grape instead of RAPE. But to me, that kind of takes away from that word. It takes away from what people go through. It takes away from the power that victims have obtained as they become survivors. And so I'm just not going to say the word grape. If the video has issues on YouTube, then I will redo it and use the word grape. But I'm going to try, because this is a very important topic and there is no making light of it at all. And some of the YouTube standards and stuff, like, they drive me insane, but I do try to keep up with, what is allowed. And since I'm not promoting any type of abuse or anything like that, hopefully I won't have an issue. But trigger warning, because I'm not going to be saying the word grape. This video is the opening video for a series that I am beginning now, and I have not forgotten about my other series that I was doing. I was so sick last week between the MS and not having any immune system left whatsoever. I've been back and forth to the doctors, blood work, trying to get the referrals to the cardiologist and the neurologist, and it's just been crazy. But I'm still working on that series. I have laid down and gathered up information and written out stuff and everything during the times that I could stay awake, but I just didn't feel like putting the videos out. So this series is going to be kind of intermingled with the other series as well. But of course, I will always put on the video which topic it is. So there are different forms of rape. There's actually several types of it. Rape is a violent crime involving sexual acts forced on one person by another. Rape is technically defined as forced penetration with any body part or object, including anal, vaginal, or oral intercourse. Rape is illegal, and while the term rape specifies penetration, other sexual acts not involving penetration, when forced on someone, are also illegal. The forms of rape may be specified based on who is committing the rape, who the rape victim is, and the specific actions involved in the rape. Some types of rape are considered much more severe than others. For example, any type of rape resulting in someone's death is punishable by death in the United States. One type is the diminished capacity rape. The type of rape known as diminished capacity rape is committed when one person forces sexual penetration on another person who cannot consent to the sex act. People with diminished capacity can't consent to sexual acts due to limited physical or intellectual ability, An example would be a person with an intellectual disability. Diminished capacity rape also takes place when a person has no ability to consent to sexual acts due to intoxication. Age-related rape. Another form of rape is age-related. This type of rape is often known as statutory rape, as specified both in federal and state laws. In this case, sexual actions with a person below a minimum age is considered illegal in all cases. Often, this age is 12. There is often another age known as the age of consent. Sexual acts with a person above the minimum age but below the age of consent may be considered rape depending on the perpetrator. Specific ages are specified by the states. Incest. Incest is a type of rape dictated by the relationship between the two parties. When the two parties involved in the sex act are closely related, in other words, they are family, it is often rape. Examples of incest include parents and children, grandparents and grandchildren, uncles and nieces or nephews, aunts and nieces or nephews. Laws vary by state as to specifically what constitutes incest. Family members account for 7% of rapists. Partner rape. Partner rape, also known as spousal rape or marital rape, is a type of rape involving a person's partner or previous partners, no matter whether the partners are married. There are 3 types of partner rape. Battering rape, including both physical and sexual violence. Force-only rape, involving the imposition of power and control over another. And the obsessive sadistic rape, involving torture and perverse sexual acts. Acquaintance rape. This type of rape happens between 2 people that know each other. Often acquaintance rape is known as date rape, as the 2 people involved may be in a social relationship at the time. Some victims don't recognize acquaintance rape as rape, but it's important to remember that consent for sexual activity can be revoked at any time, and a prior relationship does not mean that rape cannot occur. 2 out of 3 sexual assaults are committed by someone the victim knows. Aggravated rape. Aggravated rape is a type of rape defined in the law. Aggravated rape involves forced sex acts by a threat of death or serious bodily injury. Forced sex acts involving an unconscious or drugged victim. Sex acts with children under the age of 12. Other types of rape. Rape can occur in many other ways as well, including by strangers or in conjunction with hate crimes. However, it is critical to remember that whatever form of rape occurs, it is always the fault of the rapist and never the fault of the victim. Now, for future videos in this series, I will take each one of those and break it down and discuss it further. And I'm looking into if I could find resources for specific types of counseling or, different communities or whatever that can help get somebody through it. I will be discussing many things in this series. So, like I said earlier, if the image for the video is of anything to do with a grape, then trigger warning. Stay safe, everybody.